If you want to know how big the sun is, imagine you were able to shrink the sun to become smaller than Earth, in size of a basketball. If so, the Earth will be in size of a seed. If you could compress the sun in that dimension, what would happen to the solar system and entire planets and living things inside it? Would Earth still orbit the sun? Would the sun start to orbit the Earth? Would the sun transform into a black hole? In this video, we will try to answer these questions and try to understand the new solar system that will be created with a basketball-sized sun. Good evening, everybody. I am Amin and welcome back to another video from Be Smarter Daily. Sun is so huge. Imagine you can fit 1.3 million Earths in the sun. This star almost holding 99% mass of the solar system. It looks small because it is 93 million miles away from the Earth. If you compress the sun to the size of a basketball, there will not be any light source for Earth to maintain the life on the planet. Sun is not a star anymore, because in the universe that we live in, size is highly important. You can say size may not matter somewhere else, but size matters in the vast universe. Plus, everything can be affected by the distances. Earth will be like our neighborhood planet Mars. Earth will freeze, and there will not be liquid water anymore on the surface. The planet should be in the habitable zone to survive, and with the compressing sun, this circle will change dramatically, and the Earth will not be habitable anymore. You can say that everything in a star depends on the size of it. So, a mass of stars can show the color and the temperature that a star can produce. Usually, stars with higher temperatures are close to blue color and shinier. But if their temperature decreases and they become colder, they will shift to red color, with decreasing their mass. Scientists are saying that the internal temperature of a star is also proportional to its mass. So a star twice as massive as the sun is twice as hot at its core. Our sun is a star playing in the middle of this range. It is a white star. It means it is not so small like red dwarfs, and it is not so large like supergiants. Based on this introduction, we can say that by decreasing the size of the sun, it will turn into a red dwarf. Stars have limitations in their size, and the smallest known red dwarf has a mass of 10 Earths. Therefore, if we squeeze the sun to a size smaller than 10 Earths, the sun will not be able to sustain its fusion. But we want to make it as small as a basketball. In this case, the sun will not maintain thermonuclear fusion in its core, and there will not be any source in the sun to produce heat, and it will not have any color. So, are we still allowed to call it a star? The new solar system will be interesting, if you still can name it a solar system. Sun is the source of gravity to holds everything. Let's imagine the sun did not become a black hole by decreasing its radius. The sun's immense mass draws all other planets toward it in the solar system, and in the case of losing this anchor, everything will start to keep their forward motion. The Earth will keep its speed of 67,100 miles per hour and will fly off into outer space in a straight line. In this list, Mercury will be the fastest planet to leave the solar system with a speed of 106,000 miles per hour. Neptune travels around the sun at a speed of 12,146 miles per hour. Although this is a very high rate of speed, Neptune still has the slowest orbital velocity of any of the planets. Therefore, Neptune as slowest planet will be the last planet that will leave the solar system. And this perfect combination of planets will be erased from history. Let's say that we could compress the sun from 700,000 kilometers to less than 3 kilometers. If you pass the 2.95 kilometer radius and compress the sun to even smaller sizes, our sun will transform into a black hole due to its extensive density. Our star eventually will collapse to the point of zero volume and infinite density, creating what is known as a singularity. Around the singularity is a region where the force of gravity is so strong that not even light can escape. Thus, no information will be able to reach us from this region. This surface is known as the event horizon. But we may think that by creating a black hole, the sun, if still, we can call it the sun, will start to act like a huge vacuum cleaner. But contrary to popular belief, a black hole is not a cosmic vacuum cleaner. If our sun suddenly becomes a black hole with the same mass, Earth's orbit around the sun will remain unchanged. Of course, Earth's temperature would change, and there would be no days anymore, and Earth will enter into total darkness forever. Even with the speed of light, it takes more than 8 minutes to travel from the sun to the Earth. In the case of making a black hole, the human on the Earth will not experience this event immediately. After this delivery of the last rays of life from the sun, The Earth will drop in temperature very badly, and none of the living things will survive on the planet, and everything will freeze forever. Earth may remain in its orbit around the sun, but there will not be anybody to witness it.